You believe that God is a creator and create everything. But who created God? Aha, I got you, Christian.
Yeah, this is one of the dumbest objections I've ever heard.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
A lot of them have failed to grasp the concept of God to begin with. In other words, if you're going to disagree with my beliefs, that's fine. I don't mind, but at least get my beliefs correct. There's times I've talked with non-believers and they say, well, I don't believe in God. And sometimes I might say, well, tell me about the God you don't believe in, because chances are I don't believe in that God either. So they might say, well, I don't believe in man-made gods. Great. Me neither. I don't believe in man-made gods. Now, note the assumption is they believe that my belief in God is a man-made creation or idea, but that's a disagreement, right? You can't just say that as if it's true. You can't just assert something without argumentation. Going back to this idea about who created God, we just mentioned the Kalam. Well, the conclusions of the Kalam, again, to reiterate, if everything that begins to exist has a cause and the universe began to exist, and it follows the universe had a cause, and the attributes of this cause, one of these attributes is that this being was timeless, logically prior to creation. Now, if a being is timeless, and if the cause of time is going to be timeless, and if the cause of time is God, then it would follow that God is timeless. And if God is timeless, well, then he'd be eternal. And if God is eternal, then that would mean he had no beginning. And if he has no beginning, he has no cause, which means that by definition, this logically deduces that God, the cause of the universe, is a uncaused first cause. And to ask, but who created God, already entirely misses a conclusion of the argument.
You're missing the point.
Huh?
Because if God is a first cause, then to ask what caused the first cause is to assume a prior cause that is prior to the first. But wait a minute, if there's something prior to the first, well, then he's not the first cause, is he? So whatever you're thinking about, skip that and go to the first. That's God. And they may say, yeah, but who created that? Well, you're doing this again. It's kind of like asking, who is the bachelor married to? Well, see, a bachelor by definition is unmarried. And let's say I explain this to someone. Well, no, bachelors aren't married by definition. And they say, well, yeah, I know that, but who's the bachelor married to? And you say, no, that's a logical contradiction. It doesn't follow. I know that, but if there was a bachelor, who would he be married to? Again, they're just missing the entire concept of what it means to be God. So again, they can disagree that God exists, or even disagree with the concept, but they have to give me a reason why. They can't just ask a question that is totally a category fallacy when applied to the nature and existence of God. If God is the first cause, if he is a cause of time, eternal, timeless, then he has no beginning and needs no cause. And you cannot ask, what is a thing that caused the first cause, which by definition has no cause to begin with? It's a nonsensical question.